Take care of them chops so you can suck my, oh yeah. Oh.
People. Oh! Somebody, oh! He needs some milk.
What's up, everybody? Good morning, everybody. I think it's morning when I premiere this. Yes, I have on my bonnet, okay? Because first of all, I was supposed to already did this reaction video, and I never got a chance to get to it. So I have a package on the way on a Saturday morning, and I need to go ahead and get up so I can get this package because USPS like to act like they can't read instructions or understand how to put in my code for my door downstairs. So I have to literally go down there and lodge something in the door or put tape in the door or something so that they can get in. Because constantly, especially when it's raining like it is now, they will say, oh, tried to put it in the door, tried to bring it in, couldn't bring it in because of this, because of that. Anyway, so I'm up and I'm gonna go ahead and do this reaction video. Excuse my unshaven face, excuse my unkempt face, okay? It is because I am in the process of working on my skin. I'm trying to work on my skin. I'm trying to look better. I'm trying to look clearer. I'm trying to look back like my young self, okay? And the only way I can do that is if I start to take care of my face truly, not just washing it. I want to do, you know, deeper stuff than that, especially if I have the means to. So I do have the means to, and I want to be able to clean my face and do the right thing. So laser and electrolysis. I'm going to try some fillers, some Botox, some facelift and shit, and stuff. So, yeah, I cannot shave my face. I have to have, enough hair on my face for electrolysis for them to, remove the hair. So excuse again, my unshaven face, excuse my unkempt look. But I am working on, you know, doing something, and electrolysis requires that I leave the hair in the places that I want to remove it. So I don't want to remove my hair here, but I do want it to stop growing up in here. So I left all of this so that they could, you know, electrolysis, you know, like get all of this out, all of this. Just want a little slim, little something, you know, down on my lip, down here. And I love this, but I don't want all of this on the side. I don't want all that on the side, and I don't want all of this. I no longer want all of this, and of course I don't want any of this, and of course I don't want this. I just want this little bit, this, and a little bit of some here. And of course I need to get rid of this, and I always shave this, but I have to let this grow as thick as possible, which is going down, if you guys could see. My unibrow, but I am okay, working on myself. All right. Anyway.
It's like, girl. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Thank you guys for tuning in. This is Rico's reaction to Karen Clark Sheard and LaShun Pace. Let me say that correctly because it's not Karen's song. Let me put some respect on LaShun Pace's name. LaShun Pace featuring Karen Clark Sheard. When they used to do features, now they do and. Instead of featuring, they do and. So this is LaShun Pace song featuring Karen Clark Sheard that act like you know that Kierra Sheard and Aarion Pace, which is LaShun Pace's daughter, not oldest. If you know, LaShun Pace's oldest daughter was died when she dropped her off at school back in the 90s. I believe the early 90s or early 2000s, like 2001. So that's still late 90s, but I think like late 90s, early 2000s, or mid 90s, something like that. Her daughter collapsed at school.
But you're looking at a miracle. The Lord brought me through a divorce carrying my second baby at the same time. She was a lap child. And I thought I was going to lose my mind. But God. 6 years ago, the Lord saw fit to call my firstborn home. I had just dropped her off at school. She was 11 years old. And in less than an hour, I get the news, your baby is dead. But God. Ain't nobody better than God. Ain't no stuff you can work better than God. I'm a living witness. Yeah! Jesus! And the blood of Jesus. The blood, the blood, the blood, the blood, the blood. Somebody say the blood! Hey, hey, come on, Romans 8:28 said, and we know that what? Somebody say all. All things work together for your good. Thank you. I'm ready.
So it's not that daughter. It is her daughter that she had after that daughter. And so Aarion, I feel like, embodies everything that that older sister would have had. I feel like that older sister could sing her face off. You know, I don't remember her name, Angel maybe. I can't quite remember her name, but I feel like she could sing her face off. Not just that, Aarion has so much of Duranis and LaShun in her. You can just hear it. And so many of her cousins, so many of her family members, they can really sing. You know what I'm saying?
Myself, you was right there. When I didn't want to live, you was right there. When I couldn't see my way, you was right there. Waiting. That's what you did for me. You waited for me. And I'm forever grateful for that. Yeah. You waited for me. Oh, he waited. Oh, he waited. I didn't ask you, but you waited. Oh, you waited. Oh, you waited for me, Lord. Oh, you waited for me. Oh, you waited for me, Lord. Oh, he waited. Oh, he waited. Yes, he waited. Yes, he did. Oh, he waited. Yes, he did. Yes, he waited. Oh, come on, me. Go.
Deliver, Aarion. I'm gonna sing a background. Come on. You waited. Thank you for waiting.
you for enduring through every season. You waited. Thank you for waiting for me. You waited. Thank you for loving me. Where would I be without you, Lord? You waited. You showed up on time, and you blew my mind. Oh, when I didn't know what to do, you showed up and made me. No. New way of walking, new way of talking, new way of thinking, new way of walking, talking, new way of walking, new way of talking, new way of walking, new way of talking, you did.
Much like the Clark sisters, you know, people sleep on Jackie's daughter. If you go listen to Angel Chisholm, Angel, that's Jackie's daughter name, Angel. I'm tripping. Angel Chisholm. If you go look at Angel's music, or if you go hear Angel, Angel can sing. Kierra can sing. J. Drew can sing and harmonize well. And I believe Denise and those 12 boys, you can't tell me out of 12 boys, somebody don't sing like Tank. Somebody don't sing like B. Slade.
They're gonna one of these to know
You know, somebody don't sing, you know, giving, you know, some crazy vocals. You know, you can't tell me. Even Denise has great vocals. So I think it's just in the bloodline, you know, hearing them sing all the time, you end up picking up on these isms and things that they do. And then you, next thing you know, you're singing like them, or you're you know, you lay down vocals the way they lay down vocals, the way they do runs, like J. Moss. J. Moss is like the female Karen Clark Sheard to me. You can't tell me that he doesn't sound like the male Karen Clark Sheard.
Hey, oh no, no, no. Da, 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 da. That's the notes. If it ain't fun, I ain't doing it. No, I ain't doing it. If it ain't fun, I ain't. If it ain't cool, I ain't doing it. Listen. many times I gotta tell you I'm over the game? How many times I gotta tell you the same thing? Oh, I ain't doing it if it ain't fun for me. I ain't doing it if it ain't fun for me.
Can I get to the yams? Sweet yams. Show me the way, 'cause I got bills to pay. Can I get to the yams? Sweet yams.
Really? Can I get to the yams? Sweet yams. Show me the way, 'cause I got bills to pay. Can I get to the yams? Sweet yams. Show me the way, I got bills to pay. Oh, tell me, did we build it up just to let it wash away? Tell me, did I lace you up just to watch you run away? Tell me who's getting all my love, getting all my love. Tell me who's getting all my time, all that it used to be mine. He don't know how to caress ya, you better not give him my nickname. I don't like thinking about it, I'll tell you it's wearing me down. Who's getting all of mine? Who's getting all of mine? You thought I wasn't gonna do a verse, but I tricked you. You know I like to put in my own work. Maybe this is just my definition of jaying. It's always on my mind, always on my mind. I try to muzzle all these crazy feelings. One minute I'm good, but the next minute I'm tripping. Yeah, wasting all my time. She's still on my mind.
You know, the male version of Karen Clark Sheard is exactly what he gives me. Anyway, we're going to get started on this video. Okay, y'all see I took off the bonnet. Yes, I have inches. I mean, yes, I do have hair, all right? My real hair on my head. This is not a wig. But just as I'm saying, you know, I don't want to get up and go get no comb. Y'all can see that this is my natural hair. I literally just snatched the bonnet right off. I'm like, oh snap, let me take off my bonnet. What the heck am I doing? And as I'm taking off the bonnet, I'm like, I'm talking like I don't want to go get a comb and wake somebody up, you know. And lo and behold, as I'm saying that, she's nonverbal autistic, so she could say some things, but not everything. So she's like, Diddy. I'm like, what? And she hasn't said anything yet. I fed her breakfast and I put her back in the bed just so she doesn't come in here and say, hey, I'm awake. And then I have to walk out there and go make her stuff for her. So, yeah. I can't stand when you can see through a girl's hair and it's bald back there. You can see straight to the back. You bald head.
That's it.
Just see it like that. You can see kind of a little bit. But no, I have hair, okay? I have hair. I do have hair. Boo-boo. I can't cuss on this show. I don't want to, okay? Anyway, let us get started. Yes, I smoke weed, but I love the Lord. So anybody that is deterred by me smoking a blunt and listening to gospel music, then that's your fault. Anyway, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to go back and forth with the songs because Malico Music, who owns LaShun Pace's, you know, discography, most of her discography, they are... When LaShun Pace died, they were not playing. Before LaShun Pace died, they could care less who was using her stuff. Now, when she died, they went on everybody's YouTube channel and started taking down everything LaShun Pace, asking for money for everything involving LaShun Pace that you ever post, as if they own everything. So I've had to get into a couple of disputes with Malaco music, gospel music, whatever. If you know any of Reverend James Cleveland albums, if you know any of these old cassette tapes from back in the day, you flip them over, these gospel cassette tapes, LaShun Pace, Yolanda Adams, Fred maybe not Fred. I don't remember Malaco being on the back of Fred, but Dottie Peoples, LaShun Pace, first album, He Lives, those albums had Malaco on the back of them, especially Dottie Peoples. And a couple, other prominent gospel artists. If I'm not mistaken, Kirk's first album had Malaco on it, if I'm not mistaken. I know Karen's first album did not. Hey, let me tell you that now. That thing said Def Jam Island Black, if I'm not mistaken, with a little island on it, if I'm not mistaken. It had a little island on it, on the back, which I don't think Def Jam Island is even. I think they dissolved their company into something else. Anyway, yeah, Malaco doesn't play, so we're gonna go back and forth. And I'm not saying Malaco, and I don't care if we don't make any money on this. If you want to cash app me, okay, my cash app is RICOJAI, RICOJAI. So Rico J. So when you send stuff to that cash app, that is for me or Jay. You could just put Rico's reaction. You can just put Jay. Jay so fine. I wanna have her one day. I don't mind. Send the check. Anyway, yeah, this is a gospel show. Let me not. I bit the skin off my lip. I have smoker lip. That's another thing I'm going to go do for my face. I'm going to go get these smoker lips gone. But let us go back and forth and do this. Let's go back and forth and do this. One thing LaShun Pace and her sisters is gonna do, they're going to put their family in their concerts and songs and albums. Like, what song I feel like Karen Clark Sheard and the Clark sisters are on, and if not, the Pace sisters really nailed the Clark sister sound, and that's Thank You. If anybody go listen to LaShun Pace, Thank You. You came into my life. You brought great joy within me. You came into my life, and I praise you in my heart, all in my soul. I never could ever repay for your love, and I thank you. You came into my life and you brought great joy within me. You came into my life and I prayed you in the home, all in my soul. I never could ever repay you for your love, and I thank you. You fill me up, you fill me touch, you fill me eat. Love you take me.
Cause that's what I need it most from you. You're coming back again. Just like you said. You're coming back again. And I pray with my heart, all in my soul. I never could ever repay you for your love, and I thank you.
Oh my God, I love that. I know my voice is. I just woke up. I just woke up, honey. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I know that's how Kiki done be. Kiki, y'all need an interpreter. Gospel singers, y'all need an interpreter. I'll be y'all interpreter. Okay. Let me be y'all interpreter. Who dares to do a skit and allow me to be their interpreter? Who dares to do an Instagram reel skit and let me be their interpreter? I will cuss. I'm asking the Lord to help me stop cussing. But for this skit, I will cut. I'll let it all out. Worse than a sailor. I give it to you if you want me to. I know how y'all feel sometimes. Shit. You probably say, stop asking me about my husband. You know? I'm just talking shit. Anyway, let's get started. I love him. I love him. Love him. I love him. I love him. I ain't been big type of way. Okay, so that starts off that way. Let's see how this will start off.
D-Lo got the juice.
When the enemy comes in to destroy your life and peace of mind, remember you're more than a conqueror. This is what I want you to do. You got to. Ooh, you got to act like you know.
So as you can hear in the background, oh stop, I'm sorry. As you can hear, the background is her sister. Her sister, I always think that's Latrice. That is not Latrice singing, ain't like you know, ain't like you know, ain't like you know, ain't like you know. That's not Latrice. That is, oh my God, I can't think of her name. Leslie. Leslie, thank you. Oh, Jay woke now. Did you see that? See, I wouldn't have even remembered. And if Aarion watched this, and I know the Pace sisters from New Birth. Okay, I grew up at New Birth, and they were background singers, praise and worship leaders. A couple of them until it dissolved down to just Latrice singing. But they would see me at church. They would be sitting behind me or sitting in front of me. And I always made it my business to hug them, especially when my mama explained to me who they were. Because growing up, I didn't really know much about the Pace sisters, but I knew a lot about LaShun. And then, I ended up learning that they were from College Park and that they, had a lot of siblings, a lot of them. And so I just really fell in love with, the Pace sisters. And LaShun Pace, I was already just, oh my God, crazy about her. But Latrice and some of the Pace sisters, not all of them, but Latrice and Leslie and I forgot the other one name. 3 of them, the one with the big wild hair. Those 3 were at New Birth a lot, and I used to hug them all the time when I was a kid. Still to this day, they remember my face. How could you remember? Forget this face, okay? I'm just talking to you.
Your life and peace of mind. Remember you're more than a conqueror.
Bring it to me.
This is what I want you to do.
And what God said is true. You, I'm waiting. I hope they come. Hope they do. Don't say out for delivery yet. Say expected today, but it don't say out for delivery. Remember, always the Lord will see you. Look at her tongue. Watch her tongue. Look at Karen Clark Sheard's tongue, okay? I always wonder, why is Karen Clark Sheard's tongue, her tongue lays down and slightly tacos, just slightly, curves up on the sides. But with Whitney, when Whitney, was on drugs real bad and stuff, her tongue always floats. It floats. Like Whitney tongue floats. And I always wonder why. Why does Whitney's tongue float and she fold it up? I fold it, but like bring it back. And Karen lays her tongue down and sing as if almost like she's tacoing her tongue, and her tongue comes out a little bit over her teeth. I love music and runs and riffs and all of that so much. I've always been the one to pay attention to their mouth because I just want to really study how they make this song, how they make this sound, or the sounds that they're making. So I always pay attention to that. Kim don't sing like Karen. You know, the way her tongue is not like Karen. So Kim, Karen, and Whitney are different. Although I do feel Whitney and Kim had an Aarion issue, but that's none of my business. Okay.
It comes in to destroy your life and peace of mind. Remember, you're more than a conqueror. This is what I want you to do. You got.
Oh my God, Aaron. Aarion. I don't know if I ever met. I don't think I've ever met Aarion. I don't think I've ever met. My mom has. I don't think I've ever met LaShun Pace. I don't think I have. I could have before. Being a kid at youth services at New Birth and stuff like that. These famous kids don't say, my mom is, my dad is, they don't say that. And the adults, the teachers, like I was friends with CeeLo Green's daughter in high school, Kayla. And Kayla didn't tell me for a while that CeeLo was her father. And she don't know that at the time, she didn't know that I love runs and I love riffs and I may be crazy. I love that. Oh my God, I love that because of the way, like oh my God, he's singing like Aretha, like he's singing like Karen, the way he sung that song. And then when she told me and she was like, don't tell nobody, I did. Okay. I don't know why I did that, but I told a couple people and boom, it got out. People was like, oh my God, that's CeeLo daughter. She was very upset with me. And we weren't as close as we were prior to me running my mouth telling people that. And Kayla's no longer my friend on Facebook right now, although we were still, like I said, friends, just not as close as we were before I ran my mouth. But Kayla's a trumper. His first term, she was a big trumper. When he came to run again, she was saying, give people a chance and all of this stuff. And I blocked her. And she even said she didn't care if people were deleting and blocking her because of her feelings or thoughts on Donald Trump. I completely blocked her, whether it was a April Fool's. I don't even know if it was April 1st when she said it. Shit. I don't know if it was an April Fool's prank, joke, what? I don't know if it was an April Fool's joke, prank, or what. But guess what? She got deleted off of my Facebook page. She asked for it. She said she didn't care. Yes, CeeLo Green's daughter, Kayla. Anyway, I can't even think of Kayla's last name, but I'm not going to give you guys her last name so y'all can go look her up. But it's CeeLo Green's daughter. You can look her up if you want to. I'm not lying. I'm telling the full, honest to God truth. We both went to Chamblee High School, and we're friends. It won't be a Rico's reaction, a Rico live, the Urban Binge, and it won't be nothing originated by me if I didn't give you guys a burp. Yes, I have really bad acid reflux, okay? And I take famotidine for it, all right? And it comes from my mama. She takes famotidine, and as I got older, my acid reflux got really, really bad. I'm not lactose or any of that, but have acid reflux, and it comes from my mom, and my mom get it from her dad. And my mom lives with my granddad and taking care of him, and they both take famotidine. And now I'm telling my mom, like, I have these burps that are like, oh God. And she was like, need some famotidine. I'm like, no, what the hell is that? It don't make me sleepy, does it? She's like, nah. So she was like, here, take it. So I took it, and my burps were just coming up. So I swear by famotidine, okay? I have to take my famotidine in order to get these burps up. If you have acid reflux, indigestion, or you can't burp and you want your burps and your bloating to go down, get you some famotidine so you can burp. Just burp. Burp that stuff up. Soon as you're done eating, burp. I take it before I eat. so that, you know, when I'm done eating, those burps are activated. Just coming up. Seriously. Anyway, let's move on. Aarion. I know this song so well. I love this song. If anybody know me, y'all know I did a whole Sunday Flow show dedicated to LaShun Pace when she died. An entire Sunday Flow show. So if you want to go watch it, go type in Sunday Flow show LaShun Pace. Sunday Flow show LaShun Pace. And you should run right into my video, Sunday Flow show LaShun Pace. It was a whole 4-hour long show where I remixed her songs, played a bunch of her songs, played a bunch of stuff from her, just worship, praise, and chatting about a whole bunch of stuff. You guys should check that out. I got a lot of views on that, and I appreciate everybody who came and tuned into that, who loved LaShun Pace and came and watched that thoroughly. Malico came and tried to claim all that stuff, but they did escrow the money. So with them escrowing the money and I copyrighted, they end up sharing the revenue with Malico. So I said, you know what, I won't post any more Malico. But as you can see, here we go, Malico. I'm sure they're going to try to claim this, but oh well. For the very last time, he will pick you up, turn you around, place your feet on solid ground, and hold your head up high. Behind her is Duranis Pace, that lady directing the choir, looking back with her back to Karen and LaShun. That is Duranis Pace. You guys know Duranis Pace as the one that would walk into the house, start singing all these jingles, Christmas, Thanksgiving, and she died. Duranis Pace, the one that had all the jingles, and would be singing with this strong, raspy voice.
I wish you happy New Year. God will do a new thing in your mind, spirit, body, and soul. Let Him take. Oh, MLK, God used you to make a way to bring us a better day. Yes, you did a better day. I lost Mary, but God can put it back in your. Everybody say, Mary, Mary, a Mary, Mary, a Mary, Mary, a Mary, 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 Mary Christmas. Oh!
That is Duranis Pace. That is LaShun Pace's older sister. And she died as well. So LaShun Pace and Duranis died, I think, like a year or two apart. Okay. Karen was in her Cowboy Carter era way back then. Look at her. I know that the fact that Karen is reading this right off, you know, Aarion and Kiki should have done the same thing. They should have did this live and read it right off the paper. But I understand. Aarion, when she sings live, she has a lot of cracky moments. And Aarion probably knows this, listen to me. She has, not a lot, but she do be having these moments where she strains, or she is cracky, or she's off key, or what is it, out of tune. Maybe not out of tune, but off key, or maybe not off key, but out of tune. But there are those moments where Aarion, you know, fall there, but she always has such great moments that lose those bad moments. I've heard Aarion Pace sing a few times. I'm not live. I think my mom knows that I love them so much. She called me one time. They were at New Birth at a McDonald's McDonald's thing or something, and my mom let me hear on the phone, and it was very clear, and I could hear her, and she did a really good job. But I don't think I think she did win or she didn't win. Regardless of if she won or not, there were some moments where she was, off key or out of tune or something like that. I'm not a music vocabularyist or whatever, but I love good music. All right, and I love arrangement and all of that. But Aarion is really good no matter what. The girl is good, and I don't understand why she doesn't have an album yet. Before her mom died, somebody should have given her a deal, period. Her gospel, her level of artistry should be where Jacqueline is, period. She should be where Jacqueline is right now. And the fact that nobody is helping her, like Tyler, please, somebody get her in the door. Like, not Kirk, because Daryl Walls and Walls Group already have enough issues with whatever Kirk got going on and signing them to whatever. I think don't sign to Kirk because Kirk has a great relationship with Vicky Mac Latayad and the Latayads. I don't trust the Latayads because of what they did to Tone. And I totally believe that that's how they were to Tone. People evolve, but guess what? Back then, that's how you did. I don't fool with Vicky Mac Latayad and her husband Latayad if they are still together. Now, granted, like I said, she probably has evolved, but I don't fool with the Latayad. So I would not sign to Kirk because Kirk has a great relationship with them, and they are who founded Kirk. They are who founded a lot of people, and I believe Kirk is still for Your Soul Records or For Show Records, whatever is Kirk stuff, is still a subsidiary of Vicky Mac Latayad stuff. Okay. I don't fool with them. But Teresa Harrison too, she kind of crooked on the crooked side too. Teresa Harrison. Growing up, I always looked at Teresa Harrison and Becky Mac and her husband Latayad's like they were kind of on the crooked side, and it gives they don't play with Kirk like that. But in turn, Kirk played with other people who he signed, like Diddy. I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong, but that's what it feels like. Okay.
It is true. Everything he promised you. Hold your head up high. You got to act like you know. Act like you know. It's true. Everything he said is true.
Give me one, baby. Give me a milk, please. Oh, they did that. They did that. Look at Durana. Durana's directing, and her shoulder gonna come off the way she directing. Look at her. Look at her. To my direct. If Phyllis is up there, Phyllis in the tenor section. Okay, don't make nobody Phyllis. I'm just joking. I don't know where Phyllis was when she was younger. But I know today Phyllis gives tenor. Okay, Auntie Phyllis, Miss Phyllis. That lady anointed. And make sure I put the respect on her name. Okay? She's anointed and getting she got a heavy hand. Seriously, a heavy hand. Okay? And fame would never change Phyllis. Okay? I think Phyllis will knock the hell out of anybody. At a grocery store, your children, your adult, your daddy, your granddaddy. I do. Maybe not nobody else. But Phyllis she will backhand anybody. And can cook. You got to act like you know. Ow. Let's see if Kiki them do. I know, no. Let's see.
Act like you know.
Ooh.
Act like you know. Take a key. Act like you know.
Take a key.
Act like you know.
Yes. Y'all better sing. This cannot be the only song y'all do together. No. This can't be the only song that they do together. No way. They have to do another song. They can't leave it here. They can't leave it here. They can't. It's just like Karen and Karen and LaShun. Now, LaShun did have Karen come back on this same album and finish a slow song. I just can't remember the slow song that they did where she came and sung the end of the song. Somebody probably remember, but I can't remember. It wasn't just Act Like You Know. It was something else. Something else. I can't even think of it right now. Look at him. This is E. Dewey Smith Church. I mean, right here, then it possibly was not. I don't think it was E. Dewey's church then. It was that white man church who built it. The white man who built it. But this is the same place where Strength was recorded. John P. Key and New Life recorded Strength here. And LaShun Pace recorded her album here. A lot of people recorded here. But John P. Key album recording had this church packed as if a graduation was happening. And this is where they do a lot of graduations at. Okay, they do a lot of graduations here at this church. Growing up, I don't know if they do that anymore. But growing up, it was a lot of graduations that happened here. Even my Uncle Jermaine graduation happened here. A lot of graduations happened at this church. School, like I think high school or college. I don't even know what Uncle Jermaine was graduating from. But it was packed. It was packed. How it always is when they have graduation. But Strength was too. This LaShun Pace concert wasn't so much. And I think that LaShun Pace never reached the level of fame that, Kirk or CeCe Winans or BB and CeCe back then, because BB and CeCe was huge back then. The Clark sisters was huge back then. Karen was finally Karen because people heard this voice out of the Clark sisters that was just like, oh my God, this lead singer, the sister that they always let lead stuff can sing. So when you gonna drop your own album? Finally, Karen Clark Sheard dropped. But she wasn't as big as the Clark sisters then, still she's Karen Clark Sheard. It was finally Karen, but she was not as big as the Clark sisters. She was not as big as BB and CeCe. I'm lost with BB and CeCe was on R&B, nighttime radio. They was playing BB and CeCe everywhere, as well as Kirk. Do you want a revolution? That was being played in the club and stuff. And you brought the sunshine, but no Karen Clark Sheard. So Karen went and got Faith and Mary J. singing some background songs for her, singing some background vocals for her. Still, I don't think anything was. I will go on throughout my day. We're gonna play that in the club. Here, Jay. All I was okay. I said all I was. Thought I was here, but I really didn't have commitments. I was prestigious in the eye. I think that's what it said. Oh, they didn't see me cry. I really couldn't hide my torment. Oh, I really couldn't hide my torment. Though it seems I was fine, it continued all the time. And I'm only human, and the pressure is getting to me. Oh, I just can't take it no more. I love Karen. I love the Karen Clark Sheard. Okay? Let's move on. All right, I'm almost done here. Ow, come on, give it up for Karen Clark Sheard.
Give it up, Karen Clark Sheard.
I wonder who album this song gonna be on.
Come on and act like you know
Y'all better sing. Oh my God. So they ended it with, and like you know. Sorry, I'm talking. Look at that. Full of Atlanta, Decatur folks, West Side folk, College Park folk. And I can guarantee you LaShun family take up this whole section right over there. The Pace family is really big. And when the women get married to the men, they force them to change their last name to Pace. Because they are not getting rid of that last name. Or they just don't get married. There it is right there. That's Leslie. So after the song dropped, Leslie and Aarion went live to discuss, how the song came about and everything. So I assume, like Jay is saying, it's Aarion's song, but it says Kierra Sheard and excuse me. But it says Kierra Sheard and Aarion Pace. I would think it would say Aarion Pace and Kierra Sheard, but I can see this being on Aarion Pace's album. And it's sad because if it's not on Kiki's album, it's like, dang, Kiki, this wasn't good enough for you to come up with this idea and put it on your album. Like, I think that Aarion should be where Karen Clark is, honestly. I think that Aarion should be where Tasha Cobbs is. And I honestly think that she should be on her sophomore or what's the 11th grade? 10th grade is sophomore? Yeah. I feel like she should be on her junior or sophomore album. I feel like she should not be on her first album if this is her first album, or no album at all. Come on. Donald Lawrence can feature her on a song. Kierra Sheard could feature her on a song. Start getting her out there. Jacqueline wouldn't. The girl will out-sing Jacqueline. She would. Do you think Aarion would out-sing Jacqueline? Jacqueline has a lot of force, a lot of power, a lot of projection. Aarion has a lot of technique, I feel like. But I feel like her arrangement and her technique might be a little bit more. But you're right, they have different styles of singing. I don't think Jacqueline can sing soft the way that Kiki can. You know, like Kiki on Every Night I Pray and gotta stay safe. I'm just you know.
Gotta be safe. Just trying to get you to see truth. There's no truth in what you do. You're simply blind by the fact that I really got your back, and I ain't gonna lie to you. If you think you're living right, I'm gonna tell you that you gotta.
But I don't think Jacqueline can sing as soft as that, you know. Oh yes. Oh, Relentless. Oh yes. Oh no. No. It's too high too. Too high. And I think all of that matters. Technique. Jacqueline don't have a lot of technique. She got old school singing. She got flat foot singing. LaShun Pace, technique. Kim Burrell, technique. I mean, the way they do things, you would just be like, whoa, like Tank done said. You wouldn't even imagine that she was finna go there. Kim will go somewhere. You'd be like, whoa, wait a minute. Like LaShun too. LaShun has, when she sings soft, LaShun will do some arrangements that'll be like, whoa. I feel like Twinkie is there too. Now Karen, she's there, but not as well as Kim and LaShun and Twinkie. They some arrangers right there. Donald is an arranger. Donald is Karen's arranger. All right. That was really good.
Oh, my mother.
Oh, you know what I said? I said that's Duranis. Oh my God, y'all. I'm so wrong. I was wrong as heck. Duranis is not the person directing the choir because she called Duranis up there with the white suit on. This is Duranis right here. I know what sister that is. Huh? Said what? Not Leslie.
Mother. Oh, my mother. Oh, my mother, my mother, my mother, my mother, my mother. My mother, do you know? Go, mother. Go, mother. Mother, do you know it? Mother, do you know it? Act like you know it.
I'm gonna act like I know it. I'm gonna act like I know it. Oh, Malonda. That's Malonda back there. That's who that is. That is Malonda Pace. Yes, that's who that is. I think, if I'm not mistaken. That's Malonda Pace. Yeah, that's Malonda. I said that was Duranis back there. That was Malonda Pace directing the choir. Actually, that's Malonda. Ooh, Sean. Kiki or Aarion ain't got her. This I know at the end. The rundown. Jesus. That was just, when you hear it dead in your ear, when you put a headphone in and hear this, it was just like water. It flowed just, oh my God, and we see why. Listen to the range that mom has. Although she may not have the vibrato, you go up that high and you run down that low. Oh my God, Sean. In that quickness, okay? Not slow, but that was like quick. And it don't sound like Jussie Smollett's vibrato when I say quick. That is did that.
D-Lo got the juice.
When the enemy comes in to destroy your life and peace of mind, remember you're more than a conqueror. This is what I want you to do. You got to
sing.
You've got to act like you know what God said is true. Act like you know. You've got to act like you know what God said is true. When you feel like there's no hope, nobody to turn to, you gotta remember always the Lord will see you through. Believe His word is true. Everything He promised you. Hold your head up high. You got to act like you know. Act like you know. It's true. Everything He said is true. Like you know. Yeah. It's true. When you feel you're going down for the very last time, Jesus will pick you up, turn you around, place your feet on solid ground. It'll just hold on to His hand. God will make a way. If He did it before, He will do it again. Act like you know. Act like you know. Act like you know. What God has said is true. You know what God said is true.
When you think you can't remake something or nobody can redo something, and you do redo it, you have to do it right. Okay, you got to do it right. You can't go say, I'm going to go redo, take the shackles off my feet. The way they played that over and over and the way it's instilled in people's head. If you come back and do shackles, you really have to reinvent shackles. You have to do it. You got to do it. You know, like it's no way, it's no room for doing it, making a mistake on it. You can't. The song is perfect. The song is perfect. Okay. So like you redoing it, you really gotta reinvent. Like you really gotta, like, the way this is, it's like a reinvention of the song. It's like I can see this being played on the radio the way Act Like You Know was. The way Act Like You Know was played on the radio often, all the time. I can hear this being a single, a hit for Aarion. It really sounds good. It really does. It really does. And the next single has to come even harder. Like this has to be the introduction. So whoa, if this what you got coming, then let me play this album number one. Song number one. That thing better be one of those nice intros how Beyonce them did. But you think about a girl like me.
What you think about a girl like me? Drive my own car and spend my own money.
Like that goes hard. Or like Kiki. He's the sweetest thing. Like if you put your headphones in, you can hear that running through your head. You can hear that going from one, I guess, I don't know what you call that when they make it go from one headphone to the next headphone. Like when the album, if I'm not mistaken, it go, you know, he's the sweetest thing that I ever know.
He's the sweetest thing that I've ever known, sweeter than honey.
You know, like it you gotta start the album. If the single hitting hard, then let me get ready to play song number one. Boom. When you play song number one, and then what you think about after you just heard "Can You Pay My Bill" on the radio? It's like, to me, that opening is like, it's gotta be like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Even Kurt, Rebirth of Kurt. Be quiet. Shut up. Shut up. Mama, open up the door, Mama.
Stop crying. Shh, shh. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Shut up. Okay, come on, Mama. Come on. Shh. It's me, Mama. Open the door.
Like that was like, whoa, 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 whoa. You know what I mean? Like the album gotta open up. American Requiem. Like that,
American Requiem. The melodies, yeah. I'm buried here, yeah.
that's like a opening. The door has opened. The doors of the church is open. Like that, you gotta come hard with that first song.
A lot of people are singers and not a lot of people are artists.
Yeah. And that's the thing. You need to be both to pull off that. You have to be both to pull that off. That's true. That's artistry, not just singing. That's like Jasmine. Jasmine don't have that grand opening on her albums. She don't have that grand opening, but the girl can sing. It was, but I don't feel like that first song was a... Yeah, and I still feel like the next one is going to be better. I think I'm fine with Jasmine pacing herself because she can sing so well. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. I think Beyonce she's an artist and she's a singer, and that's true. Artistry and singing are two different things, and to have both, like Beyonce, like Michael, like Prince, like Usher, yeah. Like, come on now. Confessions, that mug open up and you know this finna be good. Like, we need Aarion album. If this is song number one, okay. This could be a song number one. But I imagine a song number one be something like, Ted, you ready? Not.
She got to put a story something.
Yeah. Gotta be like something like I know, Ted, you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. No, not that, but the Ted, you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Like her asking her cousin, Sean, you ready? And then doom, every morning.
Every morning when I wake, I thank him for the breath I freely take.
Something starting off like that for a gospel album, because I know we can't do nothing, the way Beyonce do. But even American Requiem, why no gospel artists ain't thought of something like that? If you don't lay a bunch of vocals down and open that mug up like that, that is a gospel way. And even Beyonce, that Louisiana, the way Louisiana starts off. That is so gospel-y. I don't know a gospel song singer that has started off like that, except for Karen Clark Sheard, maybe. I could say that there's some Karen Clark Sheardness because My voice is not right, but you know when she said, "Wow, I wonder if there's anybody out there been changed, many others." When she starts off that song and she starts, "Wow, you know, I wonder if there's anybody out there," you know.
Yeah. Wow. I wonder if there's anybody out there been changed. Yeah. Any other day.
When she start off like that, that reminds me of that Louisiana Beyonce beginning, kind of, sort of like that. So only good singers can pull off opening up your song that well. Oh, baby, you flip my hair. Look at this shit. It's flipped. From on camera, at least from on camera. I don't know what it looked like in real when I turn around and look at myself, but in this camera right now. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh. Yes. And we got to keep on doing whatever we're doing because it seems like whatever we're doing is working. Slowly. We need to keep doing it. Oh, I love it. Oh. Okay, anyway, y'all, I'm about to get off of this. I done talked too much and too long. Hopefully this video can come out Sunday, June 15th. Hopefully. If not, then it doesn't. Thank you guys for tuning in. The information has been at the bottom. See, I'm talking like an idiot.
That depends on how much I get on his nerves, y'all.
Right, and not only that. See, you just made me forget what I was about to say. Oh, Cash App. All right, RICOJAI. If you enjoyed this video, I'm gonna ask because you know what, Malico is definitely gonna come claim this video. I know they are. I'm talking about as soon as LaShun Pace died, they just went on a rampage of claiming stuff of LaShun Pace, as if they cared in the first place. Y'all didn't care at first. This stuff been up for this long and y'all ain't care, and then all of a sudden she die, and y'all come claiming everybody's stuff. And I said that too in my dispute to their ass. I did. I sure did. Told them my stuff been up for this long and now she dead and y'all want to sit up here and claim it. Didn't care who was using the latest stuff before she died. And probably barely paying her. That's what I told them too. I sure did. I told them y'all barely pay her. Now y'all want to be getting all y'all coins because she dead. If it's going to Aarion, then okay, I'll share it. If it's going to Malico straight up, Malico. Okay, because I was going to say something else. Anyway, see you guys later.
If you churchy, if you real church, you know what that means.
All right. I'll see y'all later. Thank you guys for tuning in.